We're going to talk about extra money, healthy is handsome, and the new era of calisthenics.
If you mention the new school, there's certain names that have to be brought up. But shout out to Tarzan C6 Black Cat. Healthy is handsome. Like extra money, you would definitely have to mention his name when you mention the new school. But I need to see dude's birth certificate. Just see healthy is handsome birth certificate.
They like the dudes who just started rapping at 40.
Saying they not older, they YNs, but nah, they might be unks.
I think another person we got to mention too is calisthenic Prince.
I mean, Baki. Like, if you ask extra money, he's like, I was lit before I got with calisthenic Prince. Then they fell out. You know, CX Black, him and calisthenic Prince. Obviously, he was doing collapse. Then they fell out.
It's very weird, but we kind of know what it is.
Calisthenic Prince is going to let you know. Healthy was going to box him up, right? Put him in a piss spot. I called Calisthenic Prince one day. I'm like, yo, listen, I got a battle for you. CX Black Cat. This is before they got back together now that they are, right? Which is I'm happy for. And he was like, yeah, you got to give me $1,000. When I first got a whiff of extra money in Healthy, I didn't rate them. You know, a yard man thing. When we say, yo, men are rich. It's just like when Bam Bam and Broly started to lift up the women. Out the LB, boy came through the event doing clean muscle up. See, extra is not really on the scene with them like that.
I wonder why that is.
I haven't seen them come to nobody's event. You want to be the LeBron? You gotta pop out.
Calisthenics exposed.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Behind the bars,
Calisthenics exposed.
we back at it like a crack addict, right? That's what they say. Yeah, so today our topic is
We're gonna talk about extra money, healthy is handsome, and the new era of calisthenics.
yeah, so we mentioned the new era. Gotta bring up Six Black Cat.
Indeed.
Yeah, you know, not so much Tarzan, although he's the new era. But when you start saying like who, like if you mention calisthenics, who name has to be brought up, or if you mention the legends, who name has to be brought up. If you mention the new school, there's certain names that have to be brought up, and not necessarily, I would say, Tarzan, although him and Six Black Cat started Motivational Monday. I think Tarzan is not as like consistently like showing his face as much. He might got a lot going on, but in the beginning, he definitely was on his way to be one of those people that every time you mention the new school, you gotta mention his name. But shout out to Tarzan. I kind of like love what they're doing. Obviously Six Black Cat. Healthy is handsome. Like extra money, you would definitely have to mention his name when you mention the new school. But I need to see dude's birth certificate. Like, I need to see healthy as handsome birth certificate. Right?
Yeah, they
Yo, bro, because
they like the dudes who just started rapping at 40.
yeah, because because they saying they not older, they YNs, but nah, they might be unks. We gotta pull up the video to do breaking down the age brackets for you to be what is it, a LN, right? A LN, a YN, a unk, a OG, and then all this other stuff. There's this bracket.
Yeah, it's a breakdown, yeah.
Yeah, it's a breakdown. So I don't know where y'all fall at. If y'all don't fall in the YN, if y'all unks, y'all just late. Y'all not really new school. You know what I'm saying? Because I came in the game, I ain't gonna lie, at what, 33, 34? Yeah, so I was already unk when I came in the game. So, you know, you can't say I'm new school.
I think another person we gotta mention too is calisthenic Prince. Yeah, Books.
But not new school.
I mean, not new school, but he's still young, but he also caught his wave more recently.
Yeah, because calisthenic Prince definitely caught his wave. What was that, 2024?
Yeah, I think so.
If that, doing the, you know, whatever he was doing on the bar with the paraphernalia, and it went crazy. And but personally, I wouldn't consider him really the new school, because the first time I met him, I think it was like 2020. Yeah, 2020. So when we start talking about 2020, he's already 5 years in the game. Right? It took him 5 years to actually kind of get lit. So if you say new school, then you putting him in the same category with CX. You know what I mean? It's kind of like,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you can say he's known to the new school. He's more known to the new school. I wouldn't say new school though. But it's I don't know.
I feel like he could fall a little bit in
Yeah,
that category.
he
kinda.
can. He definitely can. Because I came in the game 2019. If he came in the game 2020, but I'm not considered new school, then
Yeah, he can't really be considered new school based upon that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anybody else you thinking about from the new school? I'm seeing this next. I mean, Baki.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yep.
And thinking about Baki's on a different type of new school. Like the new school of calisthenics now is likes and views, right? Which is fine because when I came into the game, the OGs kind of looked at me as
Yeah, like a new school just
Likes and
views.
views.
That new school
They-
likes and views. That's kind of how they put it together. New school likes and views.
and they looked at me the same. Like for example, Simi saying, he about business. He don't really, but
15-second clips. That's what they used to say.
yeah, 15-second clips.
I don't know why, but I ain't really hearing that too much no more. At least
Nah.
over here.
Yeah, because we've been frying dudes. Yeah, because they realize, they must be doing their 15-second clips after they really work out. Because we wasn't posting our major workouts. Like some calisthenic athletes just go live and do 1,000 reps on live. That's neither here nor there. What's your situation or position on like a calisthenic prince, you would say?
The Ripstick is a powerful little tool that fits right in your pocket. You can use it anywhere, home, gym, or even on the go. It's designed to target your smaller, stabilizing muscles that calisthenics and weightlifting usually miss. Great for shoulder rehab, injury prevention, and full upper body activation. It's super convenient, affordable, and also hits your abs hard. Whether you're a beginner or advanced, the Ripstick takes your training to the next level.
Like in terms of him being new school, you mean just what he?
Yeah, just in general, what he provides for the culture, what's his, situation like.
I think everybody who kind of does calisthenics and has a platform and kind of promotes that they do calisthenics is good for calisthenics because it helps grow the sport in that sense. Because if people don't even really know there's really like a culture for that. It's like people who do burpees. It's like, I didn't know there was a burpee culture, a burpee community. You know what I mean? So I feel like the fact that he even has a name, calisthenic prince, it kind of just adds to calisthenics. So I feel like this, what he does, he provides something because he's providing likes and views for calisthenics. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. So what's your like your take on him as a character, like a person?
I feel like I wouldn't say it's really like a false kind of persona that he puts on because he does kind of show his true colors in a sense like online as well. But I feel like it's
What
very.
you mean he shows his true colors?
His true colors meaning he shows that one day he's this and the next day he's that. He shows one day he's trying to be cool and then the next day he's wilding out. He kind of like shows this online as well, and he's definitely that same way in person. It's like one day he's cool, he dapping it up and everything is good, and then
true cycle.
the next day it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't cool. I ain't rocking with you no more. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
wasn't you just rocking with me yesterday? Like what happened?
Yeah.
Like, what did I do?
So how you feel about his bar metrics? Because I've been seeing him use that word a lot. Like anytime, because people send me your posts, shout out to you, you doing your thing. I've been told you was nice on the bar. You knew you was nice on the bar. Giant knew he was nice on the bar. Everybody sees your potential and your skill level. And obviously, he was ripped right when he first came into the game. After he was bartenders, but definitely see him using that word bar metrics, and obviously that's a matrix thing.
Yeah, I think it's good, it's cool, it's his own. Like right now, I feel like he's kind of really in his own lane when it comes to that aspect. When it comes to reps and sets, that lane is like full. You know what I mean? When it comes to like freestyle, is full. When it comes to statics, that lane is full. When it comes to even weighted calisthenics, that lane is kind of full. But the bar metrics, lane is kind of like dead. It's kind of like empty. So the fact that he's in his own lane when it kind of comes to that is kind of like cool. That he's kind of like given a different element of calisthenics because, you could just pick, what you like, what I mean, and still be in the same community of doing calisthenics.
So what's the situation with 1 minute he got extra money and healthy on his platform, they get super lit. Like if you ask extra money, he's like, I was lit before I got with Calisthenic Prince, which I would say, what do you consider lit? You know what I'm saying? Before you got with Calisthenic Prince,
everybody thinks they're lit nowadays.
Yeah.
If you got 3 dudes you work out with and you the quote unquote, head guy or whatever it is in your crew, it's like I'm lit.
The first time I seen extra money was with Calisthenic Prince.
Exactly.
That's just me personally.
Healthy as handsome, same thing.
Yeah, so you might have been lit, but to who, I don't know. But for me personally, I didn't know who he was.
I feel like that was the introduction to even being in the calisthenic. I don't know what is following and but when it comes to calisthenics and this, game or community that we're talking about, I feel like that was the introduction to that. That's kind of that's what made you lit.
Yeah, and then they obviously fell out. Then I kind of like started to notice CX Black Cat like a little bit before that because somebody, I believe, had sent me matter of fact, he popped up on my feed one day and he was doing like a workout for the whole year, right?
Yeah.
CX Black Cat. And then I was like, yo, who's this? Okay, he's kind of consistent. He kept popping up
every day
on my For You page. And then one of the bros sent me a video and CX Black Cat was like, yo, how you got started? They was asking him how he got started. And he was like, Rip Right. Watching Rip Right. I watched Team Rip Right. I watched their videos. And I was like, oh, wow, that's dope, man. The young boy, you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. And I definitely took a liking to him even before that. But him and Calisthenic Prince, once I seen him go over there with Calisthenic Prince, obviously his viewership went up as well. Obviously he was doing collabs. Then they fell out.
Yeah, it's very weird, but we kind of know what it is. It's like this form of jealousy in the sense that, I'm him and it has to be me and I have to be leading or it's not gonna work kind of, mentality.
Yeah. And then obviously once they all fell out, I did the, Healthiest Handsome hit me up. Yo, I want to see what's the issue with us and Calisthenic Prince. So I did the calisthenic beef. You know what I'm saying? I did that little video, right? And that kind of was cool because we was trying to get to the bottom of it, of what they had going on. But, however, now Calisthenic Prince is back with CX Black Cat.
Yeah,
so
back,
what you
back
think
cool.
that's about? Think it's just reconciliation, they faking it for the camera, or it's really like, yo, let's make calisthenics great again? Like,
I think, like I said, I feel like I'm not really, there to hear what's really going on or see, but I think it's just what we just mentioned, hot or cold. I feel like probably is in a good space right now, and things is cool, but I wouldn't be surprised if they just part ways again.
Yeah. Do you think it's because social media is volatile? A lot of people get lit and think that's gonna be it. You hit 300K, 400K, 500K. Your joint eventually slows down, right? So my joint is slowed down.
Yeah, people get humbled by that. They just think, man, I'm getting 10K views. Now I'm getting 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm getting a 1 million view video. And then, a couple months later, you like, damn,
and sometimes
I'm at 5K now.
Get the views and no followers. And sometimes you get the followers and no views.
Exactly.
And then sometimes you get both. He was coming from all angles, no freaky. You know what I mean? And he was doing his thing. So now my views is down. What CX got going on? Oh, they doing a tour. Let me get over there. Let me get these.
Right.
You think it was one of those plays? Let me get these views in.
Honestly speaking, I think it definitely was that, because it was like, oh, I'm humbled now by the fact that, oh, I'm not as lit as I thought I was, right? Meaning, the wave kind of died down.
Bro, I'm going to tell you something. Calisthenic Prince is going to let you know. When him and Healthiest Handsome was going, Healthy was going to box him up, right? Put him in a piss spot. You know what I mean? He let it be known, I am not with no fighting. And that's fine. Bro, I'm the same way, Calisthenic Prince. I'm done. What am I about to be in the street boxing you for? And especially a healthy that's 200 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Healthy, ready to jump on you, right? So you like, I ain't with no fighting. I called Calisthenic Prince one day. I'm like, yo, listen, I got a battle for you. CX Black Cat. This is before they got back together now that they are, right? Which is I'm happy for. And he was like, yeah, you got to give me $1,000. And I was
Yeah,
like,
before I even show up.
I said, oh, 1,000? That's all? I said, all right, yo, everybody want to see me battle. You know, and it was kind of like real arrogant, right? So, I was like, oh, word, everybody want to see you battle. I'm just like, all right, cool then. That means you're going to bring the spectators out. They're going to fill the gym up. We're going to have a successful event. The athletes is going to get paid. People going to have a good time. They're going to watch you thug it out. So he like, yeah, give me a K. And I was like, all right, I got you. Now what's up? He like, CX Black Cat gonna battle me? I'm like, yeah, I just got off the phone with him. I'm like, yo, bro, like lower your voice. Bro, he's screaming, like he was ready to fight. So I'm like, dude, cool out. Like, bro,
Just keep it calm.
yeah, just keep it calm. And we'll get into the issue of me and Calisthenic Prince. Most people
There's a backstory.
It's a backstory because he was ripped, right? And I told you how we fell out was crazy, but that's why I don't really consider him the new school. And how he's falling out with a lot of other people, I'm realizing it's the same pattern, right? But that's neither here nor there. He's been successful on social media. Ray Tay. I've been told him though, even when he was blowing up, I was like, yo, bro, you're gonna have to do this, you're gonna have to do that. But nobody wants to listen to me, right? Nobody wants to rock with me. They don't want to feel like, I remember Akeem Supreme one day, I was chopping it up with him about business, and he told me, yo, I don't work for you. And I'm like, dude, you might as well. You know, and I don't mean that, you know, like in that way, but bro, nobody right now in the calisthenic game is not getting any real type of money. But when he said, you don't work for me, I didn't understand what he was saying because me and his conversation wasn't, I'm the boss.
Yeah, and you're the employee, yeah.
So our conversation was like, yo, bro, listen, I'm going to set this up. I'm telling you, it's going to pop. Yo, you do this. I'm going to do this part because I'm good at this part. Let's work together. We're going to get our side of the pull up. Y'all could do the rematch. I'm telling you, he wanted back, you know, and then he was just like, yo, I don't work for you. And that's the mentality that a lot of us be having, you know, and most things that happen like in the calisthenics, if it has to go through Team Rip Right, it'd be like an issue a lot of times with a lot of people. They don't like the fact that it has to go through me. And I'm like, yo, bro, I didn't make it that way. Bro, we was about to be baby DMV. Because Abu Asada took extra money and Healthy is Handsome from NYC and created a whole league.
Based upon NYC versus DMV.
Which
he didn't start, like as far as that whole title.
So, but we're not tripping about that. So now if I come through and I say, nah, we leaving this here. Let me show you what we do.
Right.
We've been doing this for a whole year already. This is Sell It on the Bars. And I start shaking and moving. Nobody else is shaking and moving. Now it has to go through me because I'm the one shaking and moving. You gonna come rock with me and get some money, or you gonna let us turn into baby DMV?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So now if you look at, you know, in the grand scheme of things, Extra, Healthy, all of them is realizing like, yo, we don't really gotta deal with Abu Asada no more. We could do our
own thing. Exactly.
Yeah, so you know
we ain't gotta take that trip all the way to the DMV to
yeah, 9 dudes in one car, whatever. You going through mad tolls, paying mad money. You bro, it's like a waste. But
to get no money.
It was worth it at the time for me. You know why? Because they kept the games going.
Exactly.
They kept the games going. They did what they were supposed to do. and obviously, when I first got a whiff of extra money and healthy, I didn't rate them. You know, a yard man thing. When we say, yo, men are rich, like, I didn't look at them
Just whatever.
like calisthenic dudes because one, they were like more so,
Like entertainment.
yeah, so and that's fine. It's just like when Bam Bam and Brody started to lift up the women. It's like, yeah, I kind of fell off the calisthenic path and went over to soft porn now. So like the Labor Days and the dubbins and the wilding out and we not doing that. We working
Facts.
out.
That was wild.
Yeah, we getting on this calisthenic way. So that was my issue with like extra money and healthy when they first got on. Like once they started to pop, I kind of almost seen them. They was ready to like use calisthenics and then veer off into their own thing. So I was like, they not. It's another Broly and Bam Bam coming through.
But even worse.
Yeah, but use calisthenics and then turn into comedians, rappers, and you know what I mean? Just use calisthenics as a clutch, but not really push the culture. So, but I'm happy that they, you know, because when I talk to Extra Money, I'm like, yo, let's get this battle going. I'm gonna get you to battle Calisthenic Prince, and he was not with no battling. Extra said, you got to give me 10,000, and then if he give me 10,000, I'm gonna come and just do one pull up and then say you win. So you know, later on when you start dropping, I made battling lit.
Yeah, and I'm the LeBron James of calisthenics.
That was like, okay, nice. Let's see, because bro, this thing takes consistency. You gotta be consistent with it. You can work out all day, but I'm talking about to push the culture, to be known in as a calisthenic dude for the last 6 years, and to be the top calisthenic dude and to be that LeBron. You gotta be a Zeph. Zeph is doing that. And he's not like the top calisthenic dude, but he still was able to do it for over what a 20-year span, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Akeem Supreme. You know, these people are known, and even Akeem Supreme took a hiatus and went off into
a couple of times.
Yeah, into bodybuilding. So what's your take on like CX? Cause I like CX, and I told y'all he was supposed to be the successor, but
yeah,
he said, yo, he started his own thing.
And that's cool. It's
and
no
still
it's no
my
problem with
man,
that.
yo, come through. Yo, battle this dude. Hopefully he bring the whole motivational money. I love what he got going on. But like I said, you pay attention to when these events are thrown. Look around.
And see who's there.
And see who is consistently there. At Bo's event, my events, Abu Sada's events, the Akeem Supreme's event that's coming up, the Health is the Lockout League.
It's the same people. It's no community in the sense that we all are building the sport together. It's just like, yo, my people, your people, my people. It's never our people.
You gotta pay attention. And that's how you start to find out who is really about uplifting the culture. When you see healthy popping out now. Because healthy is more like, yo, it's the culture. We gotta build this culture. I've seen healthy. He came to the event in Jersey, although he got there late. He was like, yo, what up? He popped out to our event one time, got there late. What up? I talked to him just now, say, are you going to the Akeem Supreme and the Mr. Watch Me Work event? He's like, yeah, you gonna come to our event? I'm like, yeah,
Exactly.
Bro, if I was living in New York, because y'all know, guys, y'all been watching me, I travel. I'm consistent
All the time.
So just to come to a spot, $500-$600 flight, pay this, that, boom, 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 just for an event, I have to know that it ain't no month joint. I gotta know what's going on because I got stuff lined up. But if I'm in New York, how much? 40? Let me get my ticket. I'm front seat. Yo, y'all vending? Can I get my table? That's the time I'm on. I don't like you, dude, but yo, you got a table for me? And that's is how you're going to build the sport and the culture based upon community and business. But unfortunately, a lot of us is still Negroes. That's just what it is, bro. myself included, I'm still working on myself. Awesome, still working on himself.
Indeed.
Healthy, extra. All of these dudes, we coming straight from the hood. But I'm gonna tell you, bro, if we lock in,
Dangerous.
dangerous. So right now, like, if you know, because you said the other day, yo, I was looking around in the gym and all of the top athletes, y'all old.
Yeah.
What kind of sign are you seeing? Like what?
Like, it's no, like, where's the young people at? Where's the, like the youth?
But what about Six and all of them?
I mean, yeah, but it's like they got their own thing, and that's cool, but it's still separate. It's no like community. But I think that what CX and them is doing is like great because they're bringing in a whole new wave of people that want to just work out and do calisthenics,
But not battle.
but not battle. They not like we showed up to a motivational Monday before and was like,
Oh,
yo.
yeah.
Where is the battle in that? We ready. We ready to rep out. I'm talking about we just popped up. It was on the spot. Let's get it. Whoever want to run it.
Bro,
And it was like silence.
And this is how you get better. We fried up your man LB.
Right.
Fried up another dude.
I forgot LB was in that battle
Yeah,
getting
we
cooked.
cooked in boots.
Yeah.
The boys couldn't muscle up. Shout out to LB. Boy came through the event doing clean muscle ups. They just had an event at J Hood Park, and I wish I was there. You know what's crazy? I got videos from J Hood Park from 5 years ago. Is it?
Yeah, probably before that because I remember the Ed Bar Stars.
Yeah, and I did an interview with Ed Barstars in that park because that's the Barstars Park. If y'all don't know, and this is a dope park. They got a little nice little.
Yeah, because they tore down the old side.
Yeah, so I got videos in that park from years ago, and I was just like so hyped to see it, and I wish I could have been there for that league. And I was watching LB do his it was the lockout, and he was like, yo, showing his stuff, and we like, man, he don't even lock out. And boy, LB MCCA, make calisthenics clean again. Shout out to LB, man. Shout out to Healthy. You know what I mean? But now if you see extras not really on the scene with them like that.
I wonder why that is.
I haven't seen them come to nobody's event. The only event I ever seen them go to really,
Motivational Monday, and that was a couple of times.
and that was when they was cool. And then the only events was the DMV versus NYC. Bro, you wanna be the LeBron? You gotta pop out. It's not gonna work. You just sitting in over there in your corner talking about you made the mask, ski mask, the shiesty lit. It ain't gonna work, bro. You
didn't do that either, though. Just to mention, you definitely didn't do that.
Yeah.
You definitely didn't do that.
I could say these new dudes now wearing the shiesty.
It's too many of them for you to even claim that you did that. Like there's dudes in the DMV that be wearing the mask now too. So it's all like, bro, dude's been doing this for like a couple of years at least.
Yeah.
When it comes to just wearing a mask.
Yeah, the first person I seen do it, I said was Zeph. And we did it in 2019 before COVID. We did it before COVID got the full-fledged video. And
so that's just to mention too. Now, I think they call it the shiesty from, the rapper Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
And
We did
2019, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but that might even be before Pooh Shiesty did that.
Yeah, because I think that everybody started rocking the shiesties during COVID.
Yeah, like during COVID. Yeah, exactly. Yup, during COVID. Yup.
Yeah, so we did ours way before COVID. But it don't even matter whether you made it. Yo, congrats to you. But bro, if you want to be the LeBron of calisthenics,
He said calisthenics was dead before him.
now you lying, my boy. Calisthenics was dead when we came in the game in 2019.
Yeah, it was dead before Rip Right.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
Cause who can you say was like upholding calisthenics really?
For the last 6 years.
Yeah, like you can't really say, or
name-
even somebody being consistent
Name
for
'em.
that long.
Name them. I'll wait. Name them. Besides Bam Bam and Scott Bernhard, I mean,
But let's just be honest, even them, they've taken multiple hiatus as well.
Herb Fitness Journals, they was dropping their little videos. But when you know what Bam Bam and Scott Bernhard used to call me, Mr. Consistency.
Yeah, from the Subtober.
Yeah. Subtober, when I dropped one video, long video on YouTube for a whole month, I was finding subscribers. Subtober, subscribers doing my challenges for a whole month, and I dropped a video every single day. This was before anybody was dropping a long video on YouTube every day.
There was no shorts, no none of that. This is,
bro. We've been working, right, and we've been putting calisthenics on the map for a long time. But no doubt about it, DMV versus NYC sparked a flow. Yeah, I got some great views, some great engagements. But it wasn't dead before you, bro. Just 3-4 months before that, we just gave away $30,000 for the whole year.
right.
You know what I mean? So you got
and then also Abu Asada and Islam had a battle that went dumb.
Yeah.
Multiple battles that went dumb. So it's like, bro.
But you did what you were supposed to do, bro. But now we're trying to see where you at now. Are you popping out to these events? Or are you still battling? Or are you done? Because battling was dead before you came through, and you've been cooked every battle. We need to see you come back, battle, clean form, and win. That's what we need to see. We need to see CX Black Cat back on the battlefield. He had 2 battles. He's 1-1. We need to see Tarzan out here. We need to see the next kid from Team Evo. What's his name? Evo from I don't know how old he is, but he's from what's that park that Akeem battle Yusuf Smart in Harlem?
Marcus Garvey, I think.
Yeah, Marcus Garvey Park. So what's Evolution? He's from Team Evolution.
Yep.
Shout out to Evolution Cat. But the young, I don't know how young he is, but he's pretty nice on the ball. You can see he be doing the V-sits.
Yeah, I know you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
And the one dude that won the long dead hang 1 hour settle on the bars. He won 2 ripsticks. I forgot his name. I've been seeing him at a lot of the motivational men. He's really linky dude, could 360. He needs to get on board. I need to see him battle. I need to see Perk battle. I need to see all of the new school dudes get in the battlefield. You know what I mean? Because it's nothing like tasting blood. And
it's gonna make you stronger. I mean,
and all of this MCCA, make calisthenics clean again. Let's see if you can do it while under pressure.
Yeah, when you fatigue, when that lactic acid build up.
So he didn't want to really say it, but when he said all these dudes in here is old, he really meant, because there was young dudes in there, but he meant that there's nobody repping at the level of the old heads.
Yeah.
Zeph just did 100 dips straight. He 47. And I'm not saying that everybody has to be in the reps and sets, but if you're from NYC, if you're not into statics, if you're not into the freestyle,
what else are you doing? Yeah.
So you're not really, you know what I'm saying? You're not really doing nothing. You know what I mean? You might learn a handstand, but it's different categories. And I'm not gonna lie, when we came about, we said we was gonna do everything. So I was learning everything, but we really kind of fell over to the rep side. So we want to see the 6 Black Cat do a 50-100 in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
We want to see some of y'all young guys come out and start repping, but we do like statics and freestyle too. You can add that, but you know what I'm saying? Just like the young boy now is blowing up, Mo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The young brother Muhammad, you know what I mean? He's doing a lot of vlog style on Motivational Monday. He looked like he's getting super stronger too.
Indeed. I can see his progression just even in the shorts he's been dropping.
Yeah, so we want to see some of that, some of them battles, man, because we love in the old school. We definitely want to collab, like we've been doing. Shout out to CX, because you see he came through, beat me on a slow muscle up at the battle. That joint went dumb. We collabed on that.
Come on, when we gonna get another part to that slow muscle up battle?
He ain't. I got CX. I'm finna fry your boots. We might do it next time I see you if you ready.
On the spot.
Yeah, on the spot. Other than that, I'm not gonna lie. It's lit, but y'all gotta support. Y'all gotta support. I've been to how many motivational Mondays? 1 or 2?
I think 2. I think it's 2.
Yeah, maybe one, but and
So
that's
the one where the battles happened, that was the only one.
I think so. Yeah, that was the only one. But we definitely.
But it's kind of difficult though because we're not always in New York, and then when we in New York, we usually have like a specific
time.
plan.
So
You know,
we'll
like
get there on a Thursday and we leaving that Sunday once the event happens Saturday. So that motivational money, like if y'all had events on Saturdays or Sundays, it would be dope. But motivational money is perfect. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
we always like
if we
the
was
other
living
reps.
there,
We always be telling them, "Yo, bro, go out, pop out."
trust me, if we was living there, I would be on y'all heels. You know, I would be on y'all heels at that motivational money. Cause I love pulling up. I love a park full of dudes doing pull-ups. yeah, I do. Yeah, but I'm done, y'all. I'm retired on the battling tip. Maybe if a Snoop pop back out, me and him could shake loose.
So it was the 40 and above club.
Yeah, I'm grew up. Like right now, the only young boy that we got from the city that's putting in pain is Baki. I don't know how old Jordan is, but Jordan is tough too. But
He's in his 20s still.
yeah, so it would be like a Jordan and a Baki. But for the most part, nobody else that's young like that, especially in the 18, 19s, 20, because it takes time to get to that kind of rep range.
What you call it? Rep maturity.
Yeah, that endurance maturity. It takes time. I'm telling you, it definitely takes time. So it'll be interesting to see a lot of the new school kind of get active on the reps tip. I like the motivational money. Go there, have fun, but after that, I want to see some training, and not necessarily see some training. I want to see some results of training because we didn't put our training on camera. We just used to put these 15-second clips out, and then dudes thought it was sweet, and then Friday boots. So a dude like Simi, if he wanna, like I would, yeah, like a Simi, he act like he wanna. That might be,
Yeah, pop out with your lockout.
Yeah. Let's get some strict muscle up, Simi. 10 at the end of any routine. 10 at the end of any routine. Rock out. Yes. And we could get this ball going. A lot of pull, heavy push, 10 muscle ups at the end. That's how you find out who is who.
But a lot of these dudes, I realize like when it comes to this new era, that they're scared of the competition or they don't really want to, like what you said with extra money. Same what he says, you
But
know.
now it's cool. Now
He run but even with him battling, he still says, "Nah, I didn't lose. He just finished before me." What?
Yo, extra.
When was that cool?
Wow, boy, for that, my boy.
When was that cool?
Yo.
That's like LeBron saying, because you saying LeBron in calisthenics, you running around saying, "Yeah, man, I ain't lose, but they scored more points than me."
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, like I did not rate extra money and healthy like that, right? Because of what they was dealing with. But obviously, when they had their little 1-2 with Abu Asada, I'm like, oh, y'all acting like y'all want to battle?
Yeah, let's go.
Y'all don't really want to, like, we not Abu Asada in them. Like, yeah, y'all might have won a couple. We're coming through for the 5-0.
Yo, listen. When dudes start to talk crazy, quote unquote, and talk about, oh, they won the battle and this and that, like, tell them what happened.
We fried the boots.
Like, we on the spot, LT, yo, any one of your mans.
He cooked LB. LB said, I just did 1,000 pack.
1,000 pack, but whole time I was in the park. We thought y'all wasn't even showing up. Y'all was like 2 hours late.
Then y'all said cook healthy. And let me tell you this.
Was I not doing? I was on buggy time, and shout out to Buggy.
Yo, healthy.
I was on go.
I told you to rock with me, bro. You listening to Abu Asada. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get me for 4K up front. Like,
crazy.
Bro, we could have did split the ticket sales extra. Boom, we could have kept everything going, bro. But y'all listening to Abu Asada because y'all thought, bro, up, down. That's the foundation or the sunnah of Allah. The sunnah of God is whatever he raises, he also debases. Like, whatever rises falls, bro. Like same thing with Rip, same thing with your views, same thing with everything. What goes up must come down. So when everything is going good, don't refuse an opportunity because you feel like we up, we lit, bro. You could have been more up. You could have been more lit. It could have been a success. You know what I'm saying? If he's not giving you 4K up front, how you think you're gonna just come?
Yeah, so you could take an L. That's the other thing too. It's the problem is you asked for this money after we just handed out free L's. Like, so it's not even like, all right, damn, nah, I'm a cook your boots, So I think, bro, I literally like me and Yasir literally went out there, battled y'all on the spot, cooked y'all boots for free.
For free, and it wasn't even about the money necessarily. It was about the promise. Yo, we gonna pull in 10K.
Let's see, yo, bro, where's the receipts? Where's the receipts, bro?
If you asking for 4K and you can pull in 10K, let me see any receipt of you getting 4K from anybody, and you or either you pulling in 10K, and then we could get the ball rolling. But if you don't have any receipts, then
you just throwing out numbers.
Exactly. Now it seemed like a quick grab.
And don't count the next dude money. He a millionaire. They making millions of dollars and they got this big international company. Yeah. So I'm gonna just throw out a number and he just gonna pay it up.
Oh, and I ain't even say when I was talking to Calisthenics Prince and he was wilding me up. And I had to look at the phone like, and he's screaming, like I said earlier, he's screaming, "You sure Six Black Cat want to battle me?" I said, "I just got off the phone with Six. He's willing to battle you. I'm going to give you 1,000. He's like, "You sure? You got off the phone with him?" I said, "I just got off the phone with him." And then he banged on me. Bro. And I'm like, hello? Hello? And I said, that Negro would never battle on Sell It on the Bars. That was it. I'm never calling you back. I'm not, bro, you're Calisthenic Prince. Like, bro, the show will go on without you. If I stop what I'm doing, the show will go on without me. This is not a one-man band, my boy. You could have came through, made a stack, and been chilling.
Yeah, bro, because you competed on Sell on the Bars in the past, on the spot.
Oh, I don't
got
like
some
him.
bread.
I'm the ops.
That's what he was running around telling everybody. Yo, that's the op.
Yeah, Joe Fit came through, pulled up to the event. Nah, he ain't pull up to the event. He pulled up here to the HQ. Yeah, we worked out.
Yeah, you working out with the ops?
He called Joe Fit and said, "You working out with the ops?" How am I your ops when you wild out and stole from me, and I still forgave you and rock with you after that? So it be like the little stuff like that, man. We just gotta leave the arrogancy and all of that, bro. You got lit, bravo. You happy for you? Yeah, bro. Where you live at in the Bronx, possibly in the projects, and this is not throwing shade on anybody that lives in the Bronx or lives in the projects, but bro, you're not doing anything special. You're not doing anything special. You have to start looking outside of the box and opportunities. If you're talking to a dude that moved out of the hood, a dude that purchased his own property, owned land, and built a $40,000 calisthenics park.
And we're trying to show you how to do the same thing.
Bro,
tell you how to do the same thing.
You coming at me like I'm some lame. Bro, no. No, right now you're not in a position. I don't care how many followers you got. You're not making no type of change in your life. You got $100 here, $200 there, a client deposit to. That is not real money. And I'm not saying that to be arrogant. I'm just saying, bro, he was talking to me like I was a peasant. Bro, screaming. And it was just like, wow. All right, Calisthenic Prince. All right, do your thing.
Mind you, nobody's over here gatekeeping. We trying to give out the game and really giving it out for free. Like, yo, bro, do this. We gonna, bro. But everybody just,
it gotta go. I don't like him. Why you don't like me? They can't tell you. They can't tell you why they don't like me. And that's what I keep saying. If your spirit does not take to a person, that's fine. But bro, when we first met, we was locked in. So it wasn't that your spirit didn't take to me. You start disliking me for other reasons. And those other reasons have nothing to do with what I did to you. It's all
letting other people get in your head, like what happened with him and Zeph, with the, don't go over there. All good money ain't good money.
Yeah.
What you mean?
He was supposed to battle and sell it on the bars and make some money on another time, and Zeph said, "Nah, we got something for you. All money ain't good money." Bro, you telling this dude that don't work, he has a smoking habit, he ain't got a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of, still in a shelter, don't go make the money over here because all money isn't good money. It makes no sense.
And you ain't gonna provide no opportunity.
And then you provide.
What's the alternative?
Eventually you provide an opportunity with UFX, and then Shabooks throws that out the window because he tries to fight or come at Christopher Joyce. But bro, it's just like the solution is grow up, do calisthenics, and try to make money, because eventually, guess what? You ain't gonna be able to do calisthenics. Some of us is gonna hit that 60, that 65, and we're not gonna be able to do calisthenics.
At least not at the level, you once was.
Yeah, everybody ain't gonna be a gym or OG Shotty, and if you ain't using your body and your youth right now, well, what are you doing?
Yeah, if you're not uplifting nobody, making no money, being about the community and the sport, bro, mentoring the youth. You got these cliques of old dudes working out, and they'll be talking about the young dudes trying to do something and be like, yeah, they not this, they not that. And it's like, bro, go help them, go mentor them, go go uplift them. Bro, you don't even have no young people around you.
Yeah, most of them old heads is gatekeeping, and they in the way. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this old head, we ain't gatekeeping. Anybody know, I'm gonna give you the game, and I'm gonna give you an opportunity, and I'm gonna try to rock with you. But let it be known, if you rock with me, you're gonna have a whole list of ops. Yeah, he a pedophile. That Joker, all kind of stuff that you don't got no proof for, and you would have got cooked behind the wall because you're saying stuff with no delil, with no proof and evidence, and it's really based on hate. And you want to know how he was able to do what he did in the time span that he did it. I don't like him.
And notice the people with the biggest microphones who saying these things are all people who once upon a time was cool, like, yeah, that's my man and everything is cool. And then when it's not so cool, now it's like, no, he's this, he's that. It's like, come on, bro. If you really felt that way, bro, why was you cool before?
Yeah.
It was convenient.
And you still would probably collab with me right now. Most people.
A couple of them have already.
Yeah, so, all right, pop out with your lockout or get
Clocked out.
Man, shout out to the new school. I'm telling you, don't fall in the same issue as the old school. They might say, oh, them dudes is chatty-patty. They on the couch. Watch the difference we make.
This a comfortable couch. I ain't gonna lie, right here.
Watch the difference we make behind sitting on this couch. I tell you, this couch is gonna be historical, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Stay tuned, y'all. Stay ripped.
6-pack, big bag, big facts.
You already know behind the bars.
Calisthenics exposed.
Islam.
Awesome.
All right, you got your point. It's a good pump. It's a good pump, that's for sure. Yeah, I definitely got a bicep pump. For sure.
That's solid. It's a vibe. I rock with it. I like it. It's good. Oh, 10. It's a vibe.
Oh yeah, I
I
appreciate it.
You
Bro.
do like 4 or 5 of these, you on fire.
Yeah.
4 or 5 of these is good. It's a good focus on the rear delts, triceps, and the chest.
Yeah, bro. Love that. Yo, I'm feeling that in my shoulders,
Some extra bands.
my lats, my triceps, obliques, everywhere, bro. I love that. I love it. Especially to easily hit the rear delts, medial delts, all at the same time.